Hello, everyone. Welcome to the ninth day of posting my post market analysis. And from my voice, you can tell that you can tell what happened today. I took three losses today. I mean, it's still a very bright week for me, to be honest. But I took three losses today, all my trades, and they were my faults. All three were my fault. I didn't follow 100% my rules. The first two trades happened almost at the same time, right? So the third trade was taken because I was trying to, make up for my past two trades. But because I have good risk management, I am still in profit for the week, right? So I won't say it's a winning streak because I wasn't able to make up my loss today. I wanted to maintain the winning streak, to be honest, and I wasn't able to do that. And so I'm going to be showing you the first one. GUEU came first. I want you to see this first. So I'll show you my thought process and where I was wrong. So let me start with EU since let me move this down here. And by the way, BTC would have been a better trade for me even though I didn't take the trade, but then it still wicked me out and then went my way. I'm showing you everything. So this particular video might take longer. Of course, I mean at the range of the usual time range, but I'll try as much as possible to be fast. By the way, what's happening to BTC? BTC went all the way to 90K and suddenly dropped again. What's happening? I love you for BTC. So let me quickly start with EU, right? So let me delete. Let me not delete so I won't waste our time. So let me just clear a few. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to be as fast as I can. So of course I told you that I already refined my strategy working with levels. Remember that it's a new day already. I wanted to do this before 12 a.m., but then I couldn't because I went out. So it's a new day already, and this is this is the day I'm going to be talking about. So ignore this current candle. So the daily, if you look at it, there is a rejection for buys because the previous day rejected this level for buys. So I was thinking of buys all through today. But like I always say, if 4 hours doesn't tell me to buy, I'm not going to be buying. Right? So the day started. I mean, look at what Asia session did. He sold all the way. So my thought process was also, I mean, genuinely not because he sold, but because I thought I saw what I was looking for. So, mm, um, so market, you know, I always mark out my 4 hour zones. That's my setup time frame. So I marked out my 4 hour buy zone. And remember, daily is bullish, right? So my thought process were buys. My thought process w- actually, my thought process was buys. Where was help me with that in the comment section. But my thought process, I mean, I was thinking buys all through the day, and this point, I tell you, I mean, this time at 7 a.m. I saw this. Was it 7 a.m.? Yes. So technically, this time, of course, I wake up 8 a.m., right? So I always try to, start trading from 8 a.m. So because the day is bullish, remember, have that at the back of your mind. The daily time frame has already told me that the daily bias for today should be sells. I mean, should be buys, right? So I should focus on buys. But then, because of this bearish move from, the beginning of the session, the beginning of the day down to Asia session. This is Asia session, 3 a.m. between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. In fact, yes, 3 a.m., more than 3 a.m. In fact, 11 a.m. to like 7 a.m. is Asia session as far as I'm concerned. Asia Tokyo session and all of those. So I when I saw this, all my thought process was that, oh, maybe we are bearish now. Do you get? So my bias shifted to sales. Why? Because I was seeing all of this, because I saw this big move, this big sell. One, it was wrong. It was against, I traded against my H4 zone, my H4 level. Two, I traded against the daily level. Do you understand? For the two trades, because GU and EU, they move alike as far, I mean, they move alike as far as I can tell. They move alike. They slight difference, slight, it's just tiny differences. But overall, they almost do the same thing. Do you get? So this is where I now saw this zone. In listen to, I want you to, I'm saying all of this so you get where I picked up, I mean, so you pick up my mistakes. So in a buy zone on a day that says it is bullish, I picked out because the day was already selling from here. See 11, where's 11? This is like 11. The day started from somewhere around this place. So can you see how we sold? So my own thought process was like, I want to continue the sell, right? So what did I see? I see my H4 zone in a buy zone. I don't know. Well, I mean, we learn every day. And I know all of these things. It's just honestly, when they say your psychology and all of those things is the biggest part of, is your biggest edge as a trader, they are not lying. No, I'll be very honest, because genuinely I saw all of this, and because I wanted to trade, I wanted to keep up my winning streak and all of it. I wanted to come back here to tell everybody that this is day three of my winning streak, but clearly that didn't happen. So I saw this at 9 a.m. Market pulled into this TC 9 a.m. Rejected somewhere around this place. I won't be marking it, but there was a rejection, yeah, somewhere around here, around all of these things. There was a rejection on the of that level. So from here, this particular candle was a rejection. Do you understand? Let me just, because of time, I've already used 7 minutes here. I've already used 7 minutes here, and I don't want to, let's just imagine that this is a line. This is the key level, 1 hour, right? Just take that as an assumption. But there was a key level, I'm sure of that. Then I entered here. Of course, we enter on the next candle, right? Set my stop loss below somewhere around. Yeah. In fact, today I even set my stop loss way above normal. Do you understand? I put my 1:3 and see. And I had plenty reasons to close. Now I'm going to be giving you few. Now that I'm talking about it, I think I feel very terrible. But I had plenty reasons to close genuinely. One, daily was saying buys. Two, H4 was not bearish. It was still very bullish. The last H4 candle still said buys. Do you understand? We were in a buy zone, H4 buy zone, right? But because I saw that it broke out of this engulfing, making it an engulfing field, rejected, and I thought it should sell. And that was why I took. And why did I? Not because I saw a reason to sell genuinely. It was just because the day started off bearish. And can you even see how we ended? Eventually, still bought. As much as I wouldn't have been a part of any of these buys, because of course I was waiting for this black candle to reject this zone, but then it broke it and eventually went up. Do you understand? But then I would still have kept my capital. I mean, my capital. I would still have kept I will just come today and say no trade for today, right? But look at, I just messed it up. I know I'm genuinely. I mean, this is my fault. No, no lies. There's no. I'm not even trying to, mice my words or try to make myself feel good. But this is terrible for me, from me, because everything told me not to sell. The day was bullish, H4 was bullish, so why? And it's not like I even got a new engulfing for sales. I just use an engulfing field, believing that some way it is miraculously is going to. And if you look at this again, if I move the what's the name to this 11 a.m. my time is a new 4 hour candle. So what did this previous 4 hour candle, what did he say? We are going to be bullish again. He told me again for the second time that we are bullish. Because look at this buy zone, this 4 hour buy zone. He gave me this 4 hour buy zone, rejected a key level. If in fact again to buttress, I just want you to know how much mess I caused myself today. To buttress daily level somewhere around, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. See, see, somewhere around here. Was it here? I I think it was. I know I saw something around it. I think it was. Oh, I think it. See, somewhere around here. H4. Oh, sorry. More, this is 12 minutes already, and I'm just on one. I mean, but this is actually what happened to everything. So I'm just going to briefly go through the others. So, can you see H4 also rejected the daily level. So automatically, I would have won, closed in profit, even though I know that I was against the trend. I was still in profit when all of this, when the new H4 zone formed. After the new H4 key level, formed, and then there is a next candle. I was still in, see this sell, this particular sell on this candle, on the new candle. I was present. I would have just see he sold to somewhere around this place before he stopped me out. Can you see? Can you see this level? Do you understand? Sorry, I had to do something quickly. So I mean I lost my train of thought. So I mean that is, I don't know, the summary of what I'm saying is that I should have gotten out even in profit, and I just waited. I waited because I didn't want to close too early and then price goes my way. And but the primary thing is that this thing is against me. Even if it goes my way, I am not meant to be in that trade. And now market generously gave me, I still had, I mean I was up good money, genuinely. Do you understand? And I still wasn't able to, close and then reroute myself. So I took a loss on this, and GU was the same thing, same trade on GU. If you can see, it was also a sell. So GU same thing. In fact, same thing. It was an engulfing field. I waited for a rejection. I put my that one sold to somewhere around here. Can you see that? Also daily key level 4 hours. If you go to 4 hours, see there was a rejection of a daily key level. And I wasn't able to, I mean, I feel I feel very terrible anyways. But on this case, in this case rather, okay, yes, in this case, the day was bearish, as you can see. I should be expecting sales, right? But then, what was H4 still doing? If I'm going to sell at all, it should be after I see this. Or if you look at it, this is 11 p.m. If I was awake for Asia session, for example, that is when I would have sold. Do you understand? Because the previous candle on H4 is telling me that now we can sell low, right? I go to 1 hour if I was awake. Can you see the H4 zone, or the 1 hour zone already formed? See, the 1 hour sell zone already formed, right? Gave a rejection somewhere here, yes, here, gave a rejection. Immediately, you can see how we sold, right? Because everything happened the way it should go. But it's just painful that I made this mistake. But I mean, that's why I'm documenting all of this. Um, so quickly, gold. Same thing on gold. I should have gold actually. Gold too, same thing. I won't be going through the process, but then I think daily. Let me see what daily was saying. Daily wasn't really. There was nothing on daily. Yes, there was nothing on daily. I know I checked it, and yes, there was nothing. I couldn't. There was nothing to. So I just follow. I was just following 4 hours, right? 4 hours, and when I took the trade, what was? Can you see this yellow line? This yellow vertical line. This I was taking a buy when market told me that it is bearish. See, a bearish sign. I was taking a buy. When would I should I have entered for the buy? Here. If at all, 8 p.m. I won't be trading, in fact. But if at all, here. And genuinely, there was no even zone to reckon with. There was no zone at all to have taken a buy from, because this zone did not break. One, it didn't break. There was no TC that market pulled back to, except this one, and I needed another pullback. So I shouldn't have. Genuinely today, I don't think I should have traded at all. All my trades were just very unnecessary, very unnecessary trades. And I mean, I'm going to have to apologize to myself because, man, trust me, I was very pained. And when I was too eager to, I was too my mind was pointed at doing the day three of my winning streak. I forgot the process. I went against the process. I mean, as you can see, I went against the process, and I mean, it was terrible. BTC, on the other hand, I think I was right on BTC. You know, everything did what it's meant to do, but I just got stopped out. Tiny. It was very tiny. Can you see this very tiny one? I mean, there's nothing anybody would have done as regards that. Maybe say we do again from, even if it was from 15 minutes after we got stopped out. Yeah, maybe this is where we would have entered from again after we got stopped out. But I wasn't even in the mood, trust me, because I was now trying to chase the market. I thought I was trying to chase the market, and I didn't want to be there. So that is everything for today. And I'm sorry I failed myself. I'm sorry if anybody that might have been following is quite disappointed. But I just have to tell you as it is, right? So I'll see you tomorrow for the 10th day. All right. I think that's all for today. I'm just trying to see if yeah, I didn't skip anything for today. So thank you very much for, you know, thank you very much for watching this, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.